So we just completed our 1 full week cycle of our newly updated summer schedule, and I must say, I'm really liking the positive feedback I'm getting from everyone. If you missed the post from last week, don't worry, you can head over to my community tab and see it all there. So if you're joining me right now and you're early, then you know it's Roblox Monday. So today we'll be drawing Billy, so grab a pen and a piece of paper and let's get started. Let's get started by drawing a large circle in the center of our page for the muzzle. We're gonna start at the very top. Just gonna work our way around towards the bottom. Then we'll pull that back up on the right, and then all the way back up towards the top. Let's add the snout along the top half of our circle. So from the center, we step down, curve out towards the left, round out that oval, come down in the middle, and we'll pull that back up towards the top. Let's add 2 small circles on either side of the snout for the nostrils. We're gonna start on the left, drawing that circle. And I'm going to line this up on the right and do the same thing. And then we'll add 2 circles along the side of the muzzle for the eyes. Let's start on the left side, just up against the muzzle. We're going to go all the way around, down towards the bottom, and then we'll pull that back in. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. We'll go all the way up to the top of the eye, come down the side, and we'll pull that back in. Let's add 2 smaller circles in the center of the eye. Starting on the left, we're going to step down. Just going to trace out that circle on the inside. And go back up towards the top. Let's do the same thing on the right side. All the way around. And then back up. Let's go in and fill the outside of the eyes in black. Let's draw a straight line going across the top of the head, just up above the eyes. So we're going to line up with the outside edge of the left eye, step up, and draw that straight line, going all the way across towards the right. Now we're going to connect the ends of that line with a large half circle. We're going to come down towards the bottom of the muzzle. So let's start on the left side, curve out the head, round this out, and then come down towards the bottom, go over towards the right side, go out, round out the head, go up and in. And then we'll add the cheeks along the side of the head. Starting on the left, we're going to draw a half circle, curving in and then back out. Let's line this up on the right, coming in and then bending that back out. Let's add the ears along the side of the head. Starting from this point, we're going to angle up and out with a straight line and do the same thing on the right. Now we want to round out the tip of the ears with a half circle. We're going to go all the way around and then pull that back in and do the same thing on the right. And then we'll follow that same angled line, coming down and then in toward the side of the head. Let's trace the ears along the inside. Starting from the bottom, we'll step up, leave an even space gap all the way around towards the top, and then back down on the inside. Let's add a band going across the bottom edge of the hat. We're going to start on the inside edge of the left ear, draw a straight line going all the way across. Now let's draw on the top of the hat. From the left side, we're going to step in, draw a half circle. We go all the way up, round out the top of the hat, come across, and then down on the right. Let's move all the way up to the top. I want to leave a gap in the center and draw 2 lines. One going up on the left and one on the right. We'll close off the top with a straight line. Now we're going to move out to the side and add the horns. Starting from the side of the hat, go straight up, and we're just going to bend that in. Let's go to the right and do the same thing. Start by going straight up, and then we'll bend that in. Now from the top of the horn, we're going to taper this line going out. Just going to pull that down on top of the ear, go to the right, do the same thing, going out and then pulling that down. We're also going to add a detail along the side of the helmet. Starting on the left, we're going to draw 2 lines, one on the outside, step in, and draw that twice. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting with the outside line, step in, and draw that twice. And then we'll connect the top of those lines with a half circle, going up and then back down. Now we're going to move down and draw on the side of the body. Let's start on the left side, just underneath the head. We're going to curve the body going out, and then pull that down towards the hip. Go over towards the right. We're going to curve in the opposite direction, and bring that down towards the same height. Now we're going to go back to the left side. We're going to draw a curve that comes down in the middle, and then back up on the right. Now I'm going to step up and draw that same curve for the top of the belt. Let's continue working down with the legs. In the center, we're going to step down, draw a short line from left to right, going across. Now on the left side, we're going to curve the leg going out, and then bend that down towards the heel. Move over towards the right, go out, and down towards the right heel. And then we'll round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the heel, we're going to come down, and then bend the foot going up towards the toe. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to go back to the left side and draw on the top of the foot. From the toe, we're going to curve up, and then we'll bend the foot coming down, aiming towards the heel. We're going to stop right about there. Do the same thing on the right, going all the way up to the top of the foot, and then bending that down. And then we'll move back up to the hip and draw on the side of the leg. Let's start from the left hip, curve the leg going out, and then pull that straight down on top of the foot. Let's move back up to the inside. We're going to draw a curve that goes up and then out towards the left hip, move over towards the right, and do the same thing. Now we're going to move back up and draw on the arms. Let's start with the arm on the left holding the jackhammer. So we start at the top of the body. We're going to curve the arm going out and then down towards the inside of the elbow, and then we'll draw a straight line going out towards the wrist. And then from the wrist, we're going to curl around the thumb. Starting here, curve the thumb going up, and then bend that down. We'll round up the tip of the thumb, and then just pull that back up. Let's add the palm. From the inside of the thumb, we curve down and just hook that in. And then we're going to curl 3 fingers around the handle of the jackhammer. Starting from the side of the thumb, we're going to draw a half oval. Going out, rounding this out, and then pulling that back in towards the thumb. Along the bottom, curve out the second finger, come in, and then tuck that up underneath the thumb. Let's do that one more time. Now we're going to layer the center of the jackhammer in behind the finger and the thumb. Let's start on the outside at the very top, draw a straight line going up, go to the top of the thumb, go all the way up to the top, close off the top with a straight line. Now you want to extend these lines coming down underneath the thumb and finger. Let's start with the inside, starting underneath the thumb, come straight down, go to the outside, line this up, come down to the same height. Now we're going to draw a straight line going across. We're going to go out towards the left, come in with a straight line. And then from the outside, draw 2 straight lines coming down towards the bottom. Almost like creating a rectangle. Close off the bottom with a straight line. From the bottom corners, we want to step in and draw 2 angled lines coming down toward the center point. Let's start with the left. Coming down and in, and go back up on the right. Let's move back up to the top and draw on the handles. From the top corner, we're going to step down, draw a straight line going out. We'll line this up on the right, do the same thing. We'll flatten off the ends with a short line, and then we'll pull that back in. Now let's close off the bottom of the arm. We'll start from the inside of the jackhammer, curve in and up for the palm, step down, come straight in, and we'll bend the arm going up in behind the side of the body. Now let's move over and draw on the right arm. We're going to start halfway down the side of the body, so starting right here, curve the arm going out and then down towards the wrist. And then from the wrist, we're gonna draw a small half circle for the thumb. And at the end, we'll add a bracket. Let's add 3 fingers. Starting at the bottom of the thumb, curve down, and then up around that bracket. Step down, go out and up with the second finger. And then the third finger, we're gonna go out, then the arm coming up, and then in behind the head. And that's pretty much it. There's Billy from Roblox Piggy. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.